Okay, Chain Lightning Part 3. First run through the chords, right? It's a, like I said in the other video, it's what they would call an altered blues in the key of A. Right, those are 6 chords, I'm sure you know that. It means an A6 goes A, C sharp, F sharp, and you slide it back and forward. And then just a little fill. So you're an A. Next chord's a C. And this time we play a, which is C and G and D and A over a C, and then the same thing over a G. And then there's a D. I don't know if this has got an altered or a augmented chord on the keyboards, but there's a, and it's got that chord, which is the 4th chord in A, and then this chord, which is an E7. It's the voicing of an E7. Right, and then you're back to. Okay, now the song fades in with a sort of late night jazz piano thing. It just kind of fades in. It's got that, to me, it's got that feel very much like Jeff Beck's Definitely Maybe, of these guys just playing in the studio at like 3 in the morning, and you know, it's quite laid back, but you know, very soulful. So to me, it's got that kind of feel. And there's 8 bars, I think it's 8 bars of the piano just playing on its own. And then somebody, let's say it's Rick Derringer, plays an octave A, right? And it's got the tone all the way down, you know, as jazzers love to do. So you hear that A go all the way down, right? Then you hear, so there's a little bluesy snap. That's E, A, C, A. And a little C. And then a lovely run you can play in lots of different places. For me, the Optum ones go. But you could go. Sorry. So we're playing the A, the tonic, playing a 5th, down a fret, down a fret, down to the major 3rd, and then there's that chromatic descending, which leads you beautifully to. So there's the first verse comes in. Right, and it's got this sort of late night jazzy feel to it. Guitar solo starts, and I found I was playing it flat the first 2 or 3 times that I played along with it, and here's why. The first line, I'm not going to go down the road of, you know, which bit's Rick and which bit's Walter Beck. I'm just going to take it that Rick Derringer played the whole thing, because that's what it says on sleeve notes, and I love Rick, right? So I'm going to take it that Rick Derringer played the whole thing, and it's a truly fantastic solo. If some management company ever wants me to put together a best of Rick Derringer, you know, the greatest solos, you know, I'm the man, right? So first thing you hear is this. But you can hear that it doesn't sound anything like it, and it's because the C is flat, because he plays it sharp, if you see what I mean. So it's more like it to go. You see what I mean? So we're playing E, A, and then the C, push it. And we end on that E. Don't have to go down the bottom to the A. For some reason I do. could go if you were that near, but I mean, you know, we don't know. You could be going. You might have played it there. In fact, that sounds pretty like it. It's the same notes as. So, E, A, F sharp, A. Now we've got a kind of rundown here, but we're going A to E first. Right? You do a rake. And you see how bluesy that is. So we're getting the A to the E, D, major minor, and then we go down to accentuate the 7th, flat 7th, which is a G, as if it was a 7th chord. So, that's where we are so far. We then play a chromatic, which if you can see my fingers, you could go, or you could go, and I tend to do it with my 3 fingers and slur, but it's kind of slurred. That's a lovely phrase. So we're going G all the way down to E, and then C and D. D first and C. Right? So after there's a great lick. Right, so we've got to get up to the A, then we do F sharp G, then E F sharp, and a little bend. So, right, so a little bit, it's not, it's just a little sleazy jazz bend, if jazz guys do bend notes. Major minor, so, right, and then this one. And I think that is insanely melodic. So after right, so those pairings, those groups of 2 notes are F sharp and A. They're all in D major way. Right, D to F sharp, B to D, G to B, E to G. And you could say, but we're in A. Isn't that A Mixolydian? You could, if you want to look at it like that, I look at that as like a D line. Right? So that very slowly is, as I say, F sharp A, D F sharp D, B D B, G B G, E G E, and then a really strange bit. Right, where that came from, I have no idea. It's a trill like we go, with bridge of size. There's only 2. Right, so we do D to E, pardon me, and we run up from the E to F sharp, and we play C. And then just do the same thing again. A tone up. Well, that's the start of the second solo. So you have to make this big jump, and you have to decide when you're going to finish the. And get up to here, right? So. And that's the start of the second half of the solo. And believe me, some wild things happen in the second half. So we'll have a quick drink of tea, me and Ted, and then we'll be back with part 2 of Chain Lightning.